Hey guys, D.Bowie here, and this is the third episode of How to Late Game. This is the fourth game of newbee versus wings, and in the last video I talked about different ways to chip at your enemy base. The first was pushing two lanes at the same time. It's better when it's top and bottom, like Weaver does here.
Yeah. They have defusal though.
Uh-oh. Weaver is starting to do them rat things.
The other one is to push with a strong hero that is very hard to bring down. Not only she is slippery on her own, she also has Lincolns, Aegis, and his teammates place the Lotus Orb on top of all that. See how hard it is for the Radiant to contest that push. Not only Weaver is unkillable, but they have Nagasong, Lasso, and Winter's Curse to disrupt any initiation.
Okay. Force him to back out. Oh, Blink goes forward. Interesting. Maybe threatening to go with the forward. Oh, these hits from range. Troll Warlord. I did hear a smoke on the background. They maybe were going to wrap around, but at that time the range Rex has already gone down. Hao's going to walk away. Sees a hawk flying by. We'll kill it very easily.
Look at Faith. He's on the side.
Okay, but it's going to be tough for him to come in. Hao. Okay, no clap. Dodges away from it. This clap will hit though. Ooh, he time-lapse into a stun.
In the end, due to the ridiculous range of all the skills on Dire, they stay very far behind, both Radiant and Dire, and let Weaver do the job. I think the only way for Radiant to take this fight would be to willingly send someone with buyback against the Weaver. Someone that could break the Lincolns, maybe the Dazzle, and then maybe even bait the Batrider. Anyway, after the Lincolns break, they could go with Beastmaster and try to take the Aegis, and then go from there. Pretty risky, but they were not in a good spot anyways, and they ended up losing barracks for only the Aegis and losing the Beastmaster in the process.
Hao, he needs to run right now. No Tombstone. Okay, Meg's gonna fly, dude. The Tombstone is in the background. The Lasso's gonna come, dude. They want Faith BN. They will get Faith BN. The Clap will hit on a couple of heroes. But I think it's enough for newbee. They could just retreat.
A good team would be completely satisfied with taking Rex, getting a kill, and losing only their Aegis. But newbee still had most of their ults up, and they wanted to push their advantage even more. Maybe taking the tier 3, forcing a buyback. In the end, even though they don't force the buybacks, they get the tier 3 and a ranged barracks.
To a stomp. That's as bad as I could have been for newbee. And they got the Aegis off of it, but they need to do it one more time. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of tries to do this. Hao, run away from the stomp. Alright, range Rex will go down.
Rinse and repeat.
The most slow and painful death. Well, maybe not so slow. Shadow got one hit off. Could have bashed. Man, look at these wards. Okay.
They could probably have avoided those deaths, but they underestimated the power of Weave and the Elder Titan aura with all the physical damage from Juggernaut and the Troll ult. Pay attention into Batrider and Undying positioning. They don't have any ult and they don't have any skills or physical damage that they could provide going into the middle of the teamfight. So they stay hidden and just wait for their cooldowns and try to do the best they can. It is 47 minutes into the late game, so any death now is pretty bad and they don't want to waste gold and buybacks. After those kills, Radiant has the right idea. They want to punish Dire for their mistakes and force at least the buybacks. Since it's 47 minutes into the game, their respawns take a lot of time and they reach the Dire base way before their respawn times. But Weaver plays this perfectly. Even if the Dire decides to base race, she can push their tier 4s with the super creeps coming from the bottom lane, and they still had Glyph on the Dire side, and note that the Radiant already wasted theirs. Also, they can use Naga Sleep, Tombstone, Winter's Curse, and Lasso to delay the Radiant team. Even though the Radiant got the right idea, at least in my opinion, the buyback into timelapse from Weaver completely outplayed their strategy. Without Glyph, even if the Radiant TPs ASAP and just give up their push, Weaver will still get the barracks before they get there. So Radiant, knowing that and knowing that they already lost a lot and that Weaver didn't had a TP, try to take their chances and try to go for a trade.
Now, though, they are already down, what, 1.5 racks. I think that newbie can just do that again, though, if they keep waiting. So they're going to go for it.
Meanwhile, How bought back and time lapse to the bottom. He's gonna go for the mid racks. This has to be a throne race here for Wings. Buyback coming out here. We're gonna focus on Shadow. Shadow gets dragged to the tier 4s without his teammates, down to about half HP, a quarter HP. The curse is gonna come out on the front line, so no more reinforcement. Shadow's gonna try to life steal his way out of there. He gets Grave, but he's still under the tier 4 over the Firefly. He's trying to manify regen, not gonna be enough.
Pay attention into how Force Staff's Ghost Scepters, Cold Embrace, and other skills completely nullify the net worth of the Troll and the Juggernaut.
But he's still under the tier 4 over the Firefly. He's trying to manify regen, not gonna be enough.
Now we're going to talk about contesting Roshan. As we saw in the last clip, Dire has tons of skills to disrupt teamfights and kite their enemies, so rushing from the obvious pathway into the pit is not a good idea. I can't say for sure whether Radiant got extra careful with their path into Roshan or if they didn't thought newbee could be Roshan. Either way, they know they have better positioning and try to take the fight even after the Aegis was taken, something that not every team has the balls to do.
He still doesn't have buyback for 2 minutes, so she has to be really careful to stay out of the fight.
Items being dropped left and right. The roar, the cheese is on the ground. They didn't pick it up. Thank you very much. How time-lapse, but he was at full HP. The song will save How. And the tombstone's on the high ground. It's full retreat time. They are getting out of there. How, though, gets hit by the Earth Splitter. He needs to run. Get him out of there. No, Ice gets caught on the back line.
But again, Wings keeps getting kited, whether by Force Staffs, but mainly because of their 3 melee cores and a lack of reliable AoE control besides Elder Titan. Even playing perfectly, it was already a pretty hard spot that they were on. Hey guys, this is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If this is the first time in my channel and you liked it, please subscribe to it. I'm doing videos like this every day. And if you really liked my channel, you should check my Patreon page and see if maybe something there can interest you. Well, this is it for today, guys. Thanks.
Die there.
Yeah, that was a panic double-click TP. Ooh, it looks like we have a butterfly in stash. What will Naga drop for this butterfly? Diffusal Blade? Diffusal Blades have been really good for them, though. In fact, he upgrades the Diffusal Blade.
Yeah, it's because he has 7,300 gold.
Yeah, I don't know what you would drop. Maybe Octarine if you want to man fight, but I don't know.
Scotty, maybe? Like, I don't know.